Talk about Doritos was too much. It couldn't handle it. It couldn't handle it. There we go. We're back. We should be back. We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. Bang. Back. 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 Bang. Bang. See. Apparently we can't talk about Doritos because it breaks the stream. Too many Doritos. Burn the turrets. Treasure, where's treasure? There's treasure. Treasure! Need treasure! I like the way she calls it treasure. It's not walk up to the supply crate, it's walk on up to the treasure. Treasure! What do you got? Small laser? Level 2. Nice! Doritos is just too bold. It's just got too much flavor. Too much flavor for us to handle. Okay. Doritos or Pringles? Indeed, Rebecca is correct. Correct. Oh, turret. Hello, turret. I would like you to go away, turret. Poor little cars. That's definitely. You tried Doritos once and couldn't finish the bag because they weren't that nice. They weren't terrible? But you got halfway through the bag and got sick of them. Is it like a normal size crisp bag of them? I can understand that. I tend to find Doritos, because they're corn chips, they're an acquired flavor compared to normal crisps. They're very much like a Marmite of crisps. You either like corn chips or you prefer potato crisps. It does beg the question though, what's your potato chip of choice? Potato chip of choice? Just chip of choice, I suppose. Potato better, but other corn chips are okay. But you must have like a favorite crisp, right? Like I don't eat crisps often. I should say technician doesn't eat crisps often. When they do, they like McCoy's. McCoy's very salted. They got just enough crunch in them to be super cool. Super bad for you though, it's just like laced with fat. But if you're gonna eat crisps, you're not really worried about your waistline at that point. You wanna try all the crisps. See, I don't like the other flavors. I only really like ready salted. I don't find other flavors taste too artificial. So it's all about the ready salted. Pew pew. Pew. Let's go. Beef. Oh, apparently Duke likes beef. You smell like beef? Why do you smell like beef? That doesn't sound like a good thing. That sounds like a bad thing. We can salvage a javelin. We salvage javelin. It's a bit mangled, but repairable, so we can get all of it repaired. We don't have much in the way of SRM, so we are one jump jet short. So do we add... Do that? No, we can't do that. That's too heavy. I think... I don't have any half tons of ammo, so... I actually think we just sell this. Because the SRM one's not fantastic. We get rid of that one. Duplo, why do you want to nibble on Sherry? Okay, let's get some half ammo. Half ammo is always good to pick up. How many missions here? There's 3 here. One for Steiner versus Independence, one for Independence versus Periphery, and one for... Okay, that seems fine. Let's go there. They're gonna give us British snacks like licorice and pork rinds. British snacks. See, I don't class licorice as a British snack. And pork rinds are just like a different type of crisp, but Technician does not like pork rinds. I mean, at that point, you're just consuming fat, just crispy fat. Depends on the licorice. Like black licorice, stronger licorice, not great. Red bootlaces are kind of cool, but they don't really taste like licorice, which would be why. The real one that leaves everyone going, what? Is salted licorice. Licorice, that's the one. Salted licorice is a bit... but that's like a Scandinavian type thing, if I remember. It's like, how can we make licorice taste worse? Let's cover it in salt. Woo! Whereas salted caramel is actually quite good. Stick a rock? I never got stick a rock. Okay, Technician has had stick a rock, but I never really got the point of it. It's just a big block of hard candy. You kind of have to hit it with a hammer, and then eat the small bits. She smelled like beef, so she must taste good. What if she just rolled in beef flavoring? She'd still taste like metal. No. Recommend snacks, wagon wheels. Creamy jammy dodges. I mean fudge isn't good, but yeah. Wagon wheels, particularly the one with jam in it, and creamy jammy dodges are good. Hobnobs? Chocolate hobnobs. They're good. Technician likes biscuits, by the way. I say McCoys are good. I don't know, it's hard to know what snacks are British versus like Maltesers? I like Maltesers. I don't know if... Wow, what happened to my leg? I got wrecked. That hurt. Britain doesn't have its own cuisine. Disagree. Britain has its own cuisine. It very much has its own cuisine. It also has taken bits from all over the world and combined them into quintessentially British things. But there are definitely British snacks. Plus the standard roast dinner is very much a British thing. Fish and chips, British. Black Forest Gatto, British. Chicken tikka masala is technically British. Yorkshire puddings? You want to go here and try all the sweets? Eton Mess. Eton Mess is British. Trifle? British. Haggis is Scottish. I suppose technically British then, but haggis is I don't think it's something we should be recommending to people. But a lot of traditional British cuisine is what you would call soul food. It's very hearty, very filling. Winter foods. I recommend fish and chips. If you like fish, I would recommend fish and chips from an actual highly rated fish and chip shop. But you also have to bear in mind fish and chips is stupidly expensive nowadays. But if you can get like a proper chip shop fish and chips with deep fried chips and the deep fried fish with the batter, it's actually really nice, but it is very expensive. It's like 20 odd quid for fish and chips nowadays. You're not a fan of fish, but you kind of want to try fish and chips if you go there. You gotta find a really good fish and chip shop though, because bad fish and chips is just soggy potato with crap fish. But if you can find a good, highly rated, award-winning, in fact, fish and chip shop, go for it, because it is actually quite nice. I feel like you could just go to any seaside town near you and find good chippies. I mean, I'd like to hope so. They were a British staple. They're also not as bad for you as people think. Like, it's not great for you, don't get me wrong. The batter is doing you no favours at all. But fish and chips actually has a lower fat content than, like, sweet and sour chicken. It also doesn't contain all the sugar. Like, under no circumstances is it good for you, but it's better than a lot of other takeaway options. Plus, you also have the option of curry sauce for your fish and chips, which is actually quite nice. It's an acquired taste. Like, if you like katsu curry, then you'll like fish and chips with curry sauce. Okay, so there's one more target somewhere over here. Let me get out of here and repair that leg. You don't like fish, but it looks so tasty in pictures. Yeah, I mean, you don't have to have fish. Fish and chips shops do all sorts of different things. You can get a paka pie, which is a staple of most British chippies. You can get battered sausage and chips. You can get chicken and chips. You can get a dodgy cheeseburger and chips. I say dodgy cheeseburger because most chippies do cheeseburgers like the cheeseburgers and burgers that you would get in a school dinner. So like there are options. But like the traditional is fish and chips. You do have a choice of fish as well. One of the reasons it's so expensive now is because cod is actually getting difficult to source. I don't want the locust. It's one I've already got, so... Guess we just do that. There we go. This is gonna cost a bit to repair. Luckily, not outrageous, but still costs a bit. The traditional fish for fish and chips is cod, but you can normally get a few different types. So they normally have, I think hoki is one of the common ones that's become a cod replacement. You can also get plaice, haddock, where they normally have a list of different fish that are available depending on the chip shop, but those are the more common ones. But a traditional English fish and chips is cod chips. Cod chips with vinegar and salt, wrapped in paper. Cod's okay. Like they do tend to have hake now because of the shortage of cod. You don't like vinegar? Oh no. I mean, you don't have to have it, but traditionally it would be with salt, vinegar, and pepper, like just sprinkled on, wrapped in newspaper. They don't tend to do that now. You normally find it comes in like a polystyrene tray, then that's wrapped in paper. You got vinegar in your eye before? I bet that hurt. I bet that hurt. That's not great. Technicians got solder in their eye before. That freaking hurt. So this is showing that I could have had an extra slot, but because they don't like me. 7 days. 7 days is fine. You're gonna be brave and eat good fish and chips, however it is prepared. I would highly recommend Eaten Mess. It's basically a pavlova that's been mashed up. That's pretty cool. Prawn cocktail is considered English, but it's kind of crap. Like I don't like seafood that much. So I would recommend going to a traditional pub and getting a pub roast dinner. That's normally a good idea too. But yeah, a lot of English traditional food is very hearty, very filling. Winter fare. We don't really have a lot of summer light foods because we just devolve into salads at that point. A nice Spanish omelette. That's just like a flat fouillon though. With potato in it, if I remember. I don't know. Every time I've tried to get a Spanish omelette, it's always been a bit meh. Which is funny because I like fouillon. I think it's the potato that makes me go, what? Vulcan. AC2 burst fire. That's not a huge problem. But then the rest of it's gonna go with you. Yeah, that's fair. See, this is the thing. I don't think I've ever really had a good Spanish omelette. I've only had like a kind of Malay one. Plus, I don't like paella because I don't like seafood. So a lot of, I don't know, what I would consider traditional Spanish foods I don't like. Like I've tried paella. I don't like it. I mean, what would you consider traditional Spanish? Because, like, for me, I would think paella, Spanish omelette. But outside of that, I'm like, what's traditionally Spanish food? If you eat rice, it's just rice with fried egg. Yeah, which is very, sort of Japanese/Chinese. I tend to do that a lot as well. like vegetable fried rice. Although lately Technician has been trying to improve their diet, so they've started buying HelloFresh parcels. That's working out okay so far. With left to their own devices, Technician will just go to the supermarket and be like, cheeseburger and chips, vegetable fried rice, pizza. Super healthy, right? Croquets are quite Spanish? That's just croquet potatoes, right? I don't know how you pronounce that. Cocido Madrileno? I don't know. I'm sure Ravel's screaming at me now. Who the fuck was that? That's an enforcer. Enforcer is a little scary. Croquet or French? Okay, fair enough. But yeah, like croquet potato is just like crap mashed potato. Mashed potato wrapped in breadcrumbs, which is like, why?
My scope is lighting up with more targets converging on your position, Commander. Stay frosty.
Not potato. Not potat? Not potat. Okay, Jelinek, thanks for hanging out. I hope you had fun. What do we got there? Locust Kaboom. Locust Kaboom. Can we catch it? Can we catch it? Can we catch? Can we catch? Come on. Come here. Yeah, he's screwed. Right, Javelin. It's the SRM Javelin. Which on paper is good, but the best Javelin's the 4 medium laser one. You got nice cheese too. I do like cheese. Like, left to their own devices, if they're trying to be somewhat healthy, Technician will predominantly eat Italian. Lots of pasta. Lots of tomato-based sauces. With additional cheese for flavors. For flavors! I do like Italian food. Italian, Mexican, and a little bit of Japanese. A little bit of Japanese, not like a huge amount. Like Technician's closest family, they're very into Japanese food. Whereas Technician likes a little bit of Japanese food. The katsu curry, what do you call it? Like, the different rice dishes are quite nice, and the tempura's nice. Noodle balls, but the problem they have with noodle balls is they're very finicky about what sort of cuts of meat they eat, whereas traditional Japanese food is really not. So if you take Technician to an actual Japanese restaurant, they'll order the ramen bowl. We're like, oh yeah, I'll take the pork ramen bowl. And then I'll take most of the pork out, because the pork is like 80% fat with a little bit of meat. And just be like, no, I wanted the pork in there for the flavoring, but the cuts of meat were just kind of garbage. So yeah, very, very finicky eater, unfortunately. I say unfortunately, it's not really that much of a problem. Which is say, I think it's their biggest issue with traditional Japanese cuisine, because traditional Japanese cuisine uses a lot of meat cuts that they wouldn't normally touch. It's probably not like that in good Japanese restaurants. It is in a few of them. It's like just the idea of wagyu beef makes them go, ugh. I get it's supposed to be like the best, most flavoursome beef out there, but the idea that they force-fed this poor cow all this fatty food, and you look at a slice of wagyu beef and it's so marbled with fat that it just makes them go, no, done, moving on. Oh, we are unfamiliar. You're hungry? Have you considered biting Sherry? I mean, if you're hungry, and Sherry's like, I don't mind being bitten. You want to bite first? Unfair. I mean, surely the one who bites first is the one that gets there first. Okay, so we have max salvage shares on this one. We may actually be able to salvage something. We're gonna bite Sherry's skull? I don't know if that's a good idea. What if you bite too hard? You don't want to actually hurt Sherry. That'd be bad. That'd be bad. No. You could bite each other at the same time. It's an idea. Like if Rev tries to bite your arm, you could also bite Rev at the same time. We become Slowkey? Okay. I don't know what that means, but sure. I mean, one of you is gonna have to let the other one bite first. Sherry Witch. Wait, that has connotations. This is a Sherry in the middle thing. I don't really know Pokemon. I don't really know Pokemon. Well, Duplo wants to eat you too, Sherry. At least you're in the middle, I suppose. I don't know if that's a good place to be in, but sure. Oh, pay. Money, 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 money. How's about no, Lucas? How's about no? That's because you attacked us on a locust, you silly Billy. Where are they coming from? Where are they be coming from? Okay, over there. Helicopters? Helicopters. It's a lot of helicopters. Okay, so you're the closest? Yep, you're the closest. We get you. We get you. Then we get you. Yep, got the one. And then that leaves goes. Keep going. I do love how the helicopters die. Why they just kind of like boom, 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 boom. I know you'll make a rav cushion. You want people to sit on you? What? Huh? I mean, sure, if that's what you're into. Oh. You said you want to make a rav cushion. That kind of implies people are gonna sit on it. You know? It's a cushion. That's what cushions are for. For sitting. It's for the huggies. Well, you didn't say a rav pillow or a rav plushie or... You said a rav cushion. Cushions are for sitting on. Just saying. Like if you said you were gonna make a rav plushie, I'd be like, okay, so it's for hugging. When you say rav cushion, like okay, so you want people to sit on you, fine. Whatever takes your fancy. There was a tank down here somewhere, we must have got it. So what's that? That's like, oh crab, crab! Is it cushion because we look like a cushion? I mean, I think you just want to rav plushie. Okay, we gotta see if we can salvage crab. Can we salvage crabble? Crabble. Rav plushie. See, rav plushie would make more sense. Come here, crabble. Come here. We want to salvage crabble. 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 I need to fuck this thing up so we can try and salvage it. I have 15 points of salvage available. Okay, that's good, that's good. Do we wreck it? We got a better chance of it being cheap to salvage. Okay, okay.
Enemy forces continuing to converge on your location.
That's fine. Where are they? There's one over there. Hmm? Just a cute circle with your face and spikies? Yeah, I mean that's kind of what I was assuming. Breath fetish just got... But whose fetish is it? Okay, where's the last target? Where you hiding? I need to blow it up. Blow it up! Over there? Somewhere over there. There we go. Scorpion light tank? Okay, that's easy. Easy target. Easy! I do like the ECs, these sound very satisfying.
Great work, Commander.
Okay, let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. The Jenna would be nice to salvage it if we can. And we're not really that damaged, so I think we could. There's a bunch of helicopters coming in, so that's easy money. The helicopters are super easy kills. Okay, got those. Now we want to do all this Jenna. See if we can salvage it and replace one of the commanders. Well, to be fair, we'll probably replace the Locust first. Okay, got it. I think we took its legs, which means we're probably not going to get to salvage it. We'll see, we'll see. Ideally we'd like the crab, but we'll see what we get. Yeah, not too worried about that, because we're going to leave. We're getting out of here.
Happy you made it out of there alive, Commander.
Woo! Another successful mission for Vi's Valkyries. You want crisps now? You could just get crisps. You should just get some crisps. It's an option, right? It's an option. You can just get some. And then nom them. And job done. Can I give you crisps? I mean, I can't really. It's 1 point of salvage out. God damn it. 1 point. 1 point. 1 point. Why? It doesn't even have any legs. It doesn't even have any legs, and it's 1 point. Damn it. No crab either. There was no crab. No crab. We don't get the Jenna. We don't get the crab. Okay, fine. I guess we just grab everything else. Fine. No crab. No Jenna. Oh, excuse me. Infiltration contact. I don't know what one of those is. You don't eat chocolate anymore, you're looking for crisps now. I mean, there are easy answers to your snack requirements. And it normally consists of going and getting some snacks. You can just go get snacks. Black market? Anything good on the black market? Not particularly. Okay. Black market locust. We don't really want another. We don't want another. That's a good locust, but we don't want a locust. Yeah, that's because you're gonna get the snacks. Single payout, salvage, and damage cover? Fine. Fine. Extreme weather. You do have Doritos, but you don't want to open them. But they are crisps. So if you want crisps, surely you open the Doritos. Huh? I mean, it's an option, right? It's an option. Oh, that went down a bit heavier than I expected. You want to open the bag? Well, what if you didn't open the bag and just ate the whole bag? Oh wow, I can't see anything. Oh well, that's pretty terrifying. You could just, rather than opening the bag, you could just not open the bag, but eat it anyway.
Stay away from enemy units to remain undetected.
Wait, what?
are much harder to detect. Command your lance to hold fire as any attack will immediately raise an alarm. They've also provided us with a number of items they're willing to pay out combat bonuses on, should we be in a position to execute on them without
We have to try and get to the other side of the map without being detected? Okay. So these are all friendlies.
I've marked the location of some valuable supplies that our employer would like liberated. Our client would like us to scout the Up-Force Battlemech forces while we're in the field.
Okay.
Attempt to sense them
Apparently.
each mech you come across without alerting them to your position.
Right, so a light mech with ECM on this would be great. So we want to kind of drop down here because we can see enemies sort of over there. So we want to be like super sneaky, sneak.
Hostile mech spotted.
Yeah, but they can't see me. Because I am super sneaky. Maybe going around in huge mechs is not the best way of being stealthy. Yeah, I would completely agree, but... Find and target enemy mechs. Okay, so if I... There's a target over there. So let me target that one. Okay, so we know they have a Jenna. The worrying thing is we know there's a turret there. So the question is, can I blow up the turret without triggering the alarm? I don't know how else I'm supposed to get... I'm going to assume no. The detection warning. So can I sneak up this way? I need to try and get... We know there's an enemy mech around there. Okay, so I can kind of go around here. And sneaky here. The big problem is there's a turret right on the thing I need to salvage. Like, how do I not get detected?
Once you've found the targeted asset, move up to it, and we'll begin the recovery procedure. Mech spotted. That's close enough. Ready to start pickup operation.
Okay, so there's that one, that one, and that one. So that's 5 mechs detected. How do I... Like, how do I get close enough to that without...
The target is calling for help, but is having trouble getting a signal out. Eliminate them quickly.
Okay, so you can blow stuff up,
I'm showing no chatter
but you've
on
got to
enemy
be
channels.
really quick. Okay, that's fair enough.
Data transfer complete. I bet you can't wait to try those out in the field.
Large camp laser, okay. So we're gonna try and get to that next bit without alerting the garrison. And there's one more mech to target. So we've done all of those.
Target Centurion.
Okay. Shh. Sneak.
Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
If you find the acquisition, just walk up to it in order to pick it up.
So we just walk on these?
Target destroyed.
this up, please? Okay, got them all. Got them all. Good, good, good. Seems a bit bizarre that you can kill them all without triggering the alarm.
We've got it. We'll be sure to put that ammo to good use.
Because, like, now I know I can just blow these two turrets up and it's not really a threat. Wait, so they've not detected me yet? Wait, no, they have. Okay, detection of that, detection of that. Okay, got him, got him. Primary evac when ready. So we got enough assets that they're happy.
Recovery now.
Can't go blim? Can't go blim. Blim! Right, so we're not seeing any... Is that there? That's not a problem. We get this. And then we need to... So the evac's all the way back there.
A mercenary outfit can always use more weapons.
So now we just need to kind of sneaky sneak our way out. I say sneaky sneak. They're ones we've already targeted, yes? Yes. I guess it makes sense why the weather warning is here. Because this mission would not work in normal visibility. And to be fair, we'd be better off just going on our own. There's the Jenna.
We've completed our scans on the target's local battlemech forces. The client will be pleased.
Okay, so now we want to cut around up here rather than going too close to the enemy mix. Seems fine, seems fine. So this is our first bit of actual new content, a new mission type. It's kind of cool. Very much favors solo play though. Because, like, your Lance isn't really doing anything. So you'd be better off just telling the whole Lance to stay behind and go on your own. Sweet, okay, so we made it. We made it. And they're not gonna notice the giant dropship coming in to get us out. Okay, it was kind of cool. Interesting. We got a decent amount of salvage just from there. Small chemical laser, light rifle, large chemical laser, and that's a reinforced stream. And then a bunch of salvage that has just kind of gone meh. That's some salvage. Fair enough. On the plus side, repair bill's gonna be pretty low. And now we got the actual go in and blow stuff up mission. So with only 2 slots, it's not worth salvaging. So we'll just blow stuff up. Blow the stuff up. Makes way more sense, right? Hopefully I should be getting to the point that I can actually start salvaging some mechs soon.
Time to pillage. Our employer wants to destroy enemy assets and raid for supplies.
Okie dokie, let's go out here. I'll make it to go full stompy this time. So we want to go order all and
Here we go.
weapons free. Because we all want to charge people with guns, right? Turret behind us, of course. Well, we're not worried about that. One turret? Not a problem.
Pow! One down.
Connor's a bit, excitable. Excitable, I think is the word. Pow! Pew pew! I kinda wanna give him burst fire weapons so we can go dakka 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 dakka. Okay, what do we got up here? I mean, the difficulty level's so low, there really shouldn't be much. I'm assuming that's a turret? No, that's just like a lookout post, of course. There's something exploding. Exploding. Excuse you.
Scrap that one.
That was missiles, but there was nothing with missiles there.
Target destroyed.
I landed on top of it and the building goes squish. There we go. Oh, there's artillery. Well, artillery is not that terrifying when you are a medium or light mech. It does mean we're going to want to go south. Because we're going to want to drop both sets of artillery there. Nope. Come on. Making it around that. Making it around that. Let's run. Need to get down there. Blow up those artillery pieces. Blow up the other artillery pieces as we do the other base. And then come around to that one on the top left last. But as I say, at least because we're in light mechs, the artillery is way less of a problem. We can actually fairly easily avoid it, as opposed to just slamming the anchors on and praying. Run! There we go. Fine, sorted, not a problem. Oh, this one's gonna hurt. Okay, made it, made it. If they're targeting pits like that, that's problematic. When it's like this, it's pretty easy to get out of the way. If they're all clustered there, that's a problem. Does make me wonder if I can like jump jet over it. Yeah, oh, that kind of worked. I was too high up for it to hit me. I hope. Hey, here we go. Dodging artillery like a boss. Almost in range. You think? We blew up one of your little bases. And now you're like, oh, there might be something here. There might be something here. Oh, did they just fire mission their own base? They did. Whoops. And then we can just walk through this, that's fine. Okay, first wave of artillery down. there's another lot down there, but there should be way less ones there. It somehow reminds me of the boomers in Fallout New Vegas. I'm trying to remember what that was. I remember there was an ex-military, there was like an ex-Air Force base, wasn't it? And they had access to artillery. I never really used it that much. But yeah, you certainly don't want to be anywhere near it when it hits. If you're in a light mech, it's laughable because you just move so fast. Artillery only really is a problem if you're in assault mechs or some of the slower heavy mechs. They had a variety of artillery that bombarded your approach and you had to duck it. Ah, I vaguely remember that. I vaguely remember it. It was a long time ago, but it was like run from cover to cover and pray that you don't get hit. Not too worried about the turret. Nope. Apparently I'm a bit sensitive on the trigger finger.
Enemy eliminated.
Okay, so almost there, almost there. Swerve. There we go. Nice. Maybe we can get them to blow up their own base. You gotta admit, artillery is very satisfying to listen to though. Doom, doom, doom. Run! Excuse me? Did you just shoot me? I don't think that's allowed. Got that one. Nice, nice, nice. So we gotta be a little bit careful because if I'm waiting through a building, the artillery can really mess us up. They stopped firing because we're in the middle of the enemy base. That's kind of cool. It does have a base element to artillery that's pretty audioly satisfying. Yeah, very much so. They actually stopped firing because we were in their base. That's clever. And as soon as we come out, they become live targets again. Ah, smart. Smarter than they used to be. They used to just be like, nah, shoot, just keep shooting. Just keep shooting. Now they're actually thinking about it. But we can just walk on them. There we go, artillery down. Helicopter down. So that leaves one last location to trash. And we're in pretty good shape. Murphy's the only one that's really damaged. Poor little commanders. I do like these guns, but they're all over the place. They're supposed to be like planetary defense cannons, but what the hell are they firing at? I kinda don't want this opening fire on me later when it goes, oh you're at the next bit, so let's assume that this is active. They don't normally do that, but it's there, I'll blow it up. And I certainly don't want to get boxed into that canyon, so... Almost there. yeah. You're a little bit too far away. And we kind of want to. Oh yeah, nice. Because ideally you wanna tank the shots where you're most heavily armored but don't have any components. So for this mech it would be its left arm. Oh good, they're not loaded with fuel. That's a bonus. I was half expecting these to detonate. Where's that? Where's the heavy mech gone?
Target off the list. All objectives destroyed.
There
We
you
are
are.
inbound on marked evac point.
There you
Get
are.
here as quickly as you can, Commander.
Okay, so extraction points over there. So we can probably take out the heavy mech while we make our way there. Got it. Okay, oh, it's gonna explode. Run. We don't want to be too close when it goes boom. Oh, that poor little heart. Oh no. God house. Right where I'm going. Oh, come on. We can jump up. That's fine. We got jump jets. We can do this. Yeah. You're a turret. I'm not worried about you. We have a dropship. Turret's not really gonna do much. Yeah, the poor guy was probably just drinking a cup of coffee. And then got stepped on. Oh, now the fire started, turns out. Of course. Of course. Would it be nice to salvage that? Would be nice, but no. Medium laser, that's always good. SRM2. Then the rest of this is kind of garbage, so we just take the most expensive bit. A 9 to 5 that pays a lot, I'm sure. It just doesn't have health insurance to match the danger. Pretty much. I mean, what sort of health insurance can you get against being stepped on by a mech? Because generally, that's like your dead insurance. Ormstown? Oh, that's quite far away. You know what? We can go straight to Fergie. Fergie? Weird name. Okay, demolition contract. How many? It's just the one, but it is for Steiner. So, oh, are my mechs being repaired? They're being repaired, yes. Good. So let's go here. If we can get a couple of upgraded light mechs, then it's worth moving on to the next tier of difficulty. I just want to upgrade those, the Locust mainly. Misdirect assault. There are a lot of insurances that can cover several forms of stepping, I can assure you. Not anything the NHS can swing, but you know a guy. You know a guy. Oh no! So these are because we're friendly? Can't get an airstrike, but we can do that. So we're at 11 salvage points.
We're reading heavy weather warnings out there, Commander. Expect limited visibility and sensor malfunctions on this mission.
Okay, so limited visibility, that's not normally a problem. Not normally. We tend to favor SRMs anyway. Say, I'd like to get to the point that I max my tonnage out before I move on to the next difficulty area, which means changing that locust to something like a Jenna or a fire starter, or a panther maybe, but panthers are quite slow.
Prepare for battle like departure. Warning. Hangar doors open. Stand clear.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online.
Can we see anything out there? Just about. Just about. It's a bit dark. It's a bit dark. Night vision, I think. Okay, so we just need to blow up that location. See, this is where having the airstrike would have been really handy. Demolition missions are made for airstrikes.
Walk on up to the treasure to pick it up.
Treasure? Where's the treasure? There's that treasure. Treasure!
That's close enough. Ready to start pickup operation.
What do we get? Anything good?
Cargo acquired.
Medium laser level 1. Meh. Meh.
Contact. Enemies on
Helicopters? Helicopters.
One down. Our target is now marked. Go get him.
Nice, the helicopter crashed into the base and took a chunk of it out. I like it. A little bit late on that one, buddy. You're kind of in trouble now.
Target destroyed.
Oh, Irby,
Target is
Irby, the AC powerhouse. I want to try and make sure I soak as much of the damage on
on smashing.
that left arm.
Target urban map.
The area is down to half capacity. Keep going. This area is on its last legs, Commander. Just
Irby wants to kill me.
we can all go home.
Okay, we got his AC, that's good, that's good.
It's gone cold. All power signatures gone. No one's going to be able to utilize this complex for quite a
Nice,
bit.
trashed, trashed. So the helicopter's done. This was quick. All those helicopters slamming into their own base. Kind of cool that they do damage when they hit something though. They could have easily had no kinetic collision with that. So the other one to watch for is if they have inverse kinematics, but I don't know if they do that. That's when the foot and the leg adjust based on where you're standing. Simples, simples.
Let's get you out of there, Commander. Stand by.
Let's not stand under the engine. That's not going to do the mech any favors. I imagine salvage is going to be crap on this one, yeah, because we didn't really kill anything. Just that one urban mech. So now we need to find... So this is 2 to 4? Yeah, that was very quick. I guess we go there. What's that? That's 3 to 5. So we want to go here next. Do we do this one? Again, we're just looking for one salvageable light mech. We may have to go to the 2 to 4 in order to actually get anything, because this is giving us money, but the salvage opportunities are garbage. Did I remember to repair? I forgot to repair. Because I'm dirt. That said, can we buy a mech? A 1D? I don't think I've got a D, but this is rubbish. Let's try that.
Mission area is under heavy weather warning. It's going to affect visibility and sensors.
Yeah, why would you buy a 1D? The 2D is so much better. The only thing the 2D is missing is another medium laser. I would kind of make it stupidly good. 2 medium lasers and 2 SRMs.
Our mission is to cripple a series of comm towers located at the marked locations and bugger
Oh wait, at least we haven't hit all the go here and destroy this town missions.
Good hunting.
They're a little bit bloodthirsty. We can still maintain the moral superiority because we're not trashing villages and towns, we're trashing military bases. More lasers equals less problems. Yeah, like identifying lasers and SRMs are a really good combination. ACs are nice, but the workhorse is SRMs. They do so much damage for their tonnage. Like 3 tons for an SRM-6 versus like 8 tons for an AC-10, I think. I'd much rather stack up on SRMs. I mean, sure, you use more ammo, but the ACs are pretty satisfying, but the SRMs just so much damage. It's always morally superior to destroy a mill base over a town that stacks up in any game. That is true. But when you're mercenaries, you don't really get a lot of choice. You do the missions they tell you to do, or they offer you, I should say. And in some of my other campaigns, they've been very morally dubious.
Target down. Hostile transport ship coming in. Live kill.
Let's pop that one, and pop that one. It's better generally to drop all the easy to kill things first, because you're drastically reducing the amount of firepower coming your way. Rather than going, I'm gonna slug it out with that mech while all these tanks are shooting me. We got a fire starter? Okay. I would like to salvage you if possible, but something tells me I'm not gonna get the cockpit shot. We kinda got one, a little bit. Right. We're kinda chipping away at the cockpit.
That kill was mine.
Okay, there really wasn't much of that guy left. That was centered also in 2 legs, everything else was gone. Not the mech paladin of yore I once thought you meant. I mean, on the old campaign, you get a lot of missions that yeah, go into this town and kill everything. Just destroy all these buildings, and you're like, what? I mean, the game is mech war and mercenaries, so you don't really get much choice in choosing to not be a mercenary. The only thing you really get is choice of what contracts you want to do. But there are quite a few campaigns that are...
Buildings have been destroyed, Commander. Good job.
This is the Highland clearance stuff that really ruffles your gym jams. Your gym jams?
One down.
Oh no. There's always a price for the likes of me. Hey! I don't want to blow up civilians. Rev it too much. Oh no, Rev! What did you do?
Bay number 1.
Poor little security guards. Hey, if you're a security guard, you're being paid to try and stop me. It's just all you generally have is a pistol and a please stop. Yeah, but I didn't kill the cats and dogs. I killed the security guard. If they're dumb enough to stand in front of me shouting out halt, they're gonna get stepped on. Like... You didn't care that much about the civilians when you were blowing them up, Commander. Hey, I do care about the civilians. It's just, again, 1 point of salvage away. God damn it. Like, there is literally, God damn it. I just want one mech. I want one mech. And it's like, no, 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 no. We know what you want. No. I hate the way you can't just go, look, take some of the money and give me one salvage share. Stuffed Rev. What did you stuff Rev with? Or do I not want to know? I guess we go here again? There's 3 missions there. We can go here, then we can go here. We're just kind of flitting around looking for a mech? One mech that have brought about the destruction of several mill bases filled with silly little personnel. Yeah, but if the military personnel, they're fair game. Mill personnel are fair game. Just wandering around the kitchen shopping anything they get in your way, so lots of stuff. Was one of those stuffs the bag of Doritos? No, 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 nom, 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 nom. Okay, 18 points of salvage. That seems good, right? That seems good.
Extreme weather warning is in effect, Commander.
So you don't have an SRM-6? That's a problem. Oh, because you haven't got one of those? We need to give you one of those. Why did you lose your SRM-6, you silly bugger? Okay, 6 days? 6 days is fine. You just wanted a good job so you can feed his cats good quality tuna. But if I can't spend the time worrying about all the little people that get destroyed.
Let's get to the forward operating base.
I'm purely a weapon.
The place, Commander.
I'm not the one pulling the trigger. That would be the employer.
Roll out the red carpet for you, but bogies are just around the corner. Get yourself ready.
You should be mad at the people that are hiring me, not me for blowing them up.
Stars have been reported in the area.
Target acquired.
Okay, helicopter coming in. Big Mac user, but couldn't possibly consider the millions in destruction and the lives of the little guy. No, of course not. Why would you? Why would you? If they were smart, they'd have a mech. But they don't, so they just don't.
Target destroyed.
More enemies
Simple.
They really are gunning for you, Commander. Watch out.
I don't think it's me they're gunning for, it's the base. They want to blow up the base. I mean, with the amount of mechs you destroy in a mech warring game, they must be all over the place, right? Although to be fair, most mech warring games don't really have combined arms. Like, yes, they have tanks and aircraft, but the mech warring games don't tend to have infantry in, and they don't really do the tanks justice. On the tabletop, the tanks are actually quite, well, tanky. No mech is the no bitches of the future, you're ready for that future. Are you planning to have plenty of mechs? Are you mechless? Are you mechless? Getting sleepies. Getting sleepies. Javelin? Oh, it's the 4 medium laser javelin. That's actually a good one. As far as javelins can be considered good, that's actually a good one. The currently necklace we have a soldering iron and the will of the mech. The will of the mech pilot. One day. All you need now is the mechanical know-how and how to actually turn a pile of scrap into a mech. And a fusion reactor. They're easy to find, right? Everyone's got like a fusion reactor lying around, yes? Yes?
Your resistance is pulling in more hostiles from the surrounding area.
Just gonna start stapling tubes to your body, get a funky voice box, and start praying to kill some machines. You're gonna join the Adeptus Mechanicus. Start worshipping the ominous sire. Praise be the toaster. I mean, I have been called a toaster on occasion. Normally by rookie.
Target acquired. New target, spider.
Spider! So the javelin's somewhere down there. So that's that's far enough away, I'm not too worried about it. It's a spider I gotta watch for. If so, I'm a very fashionable toaster. Yeah, no, it's more, it gets thrown around to say, I'm gonna say, like, a bro-style insult. Because I'm technically, I'm not a Roomba, goddammit. I'm not hoovering up after you, Sherry. Technically, I am a hologram. I'm a piece of software. I am Clippy with attitude. Toaster is a derogatory term, surely not. Have you not watched the Battlestar Galactica remake? Toaster is very much used as a term of, well, as an insult. Derogatory term.
Reinforcements are spotted in the area. They look like they're heading your way.
Surely not. Surely not. You was a Buffy Firefly nerd? And during the Battlestar days you dodged that bullet, you're afraid. I mean, to be fair, Battlestar Galactica was actually quite good. It got a bit hard to follow at points, but overall it was actually pretty good. Phoenix, I really can't afford to leave this guy behind us unchecked. With 12 SRM tubes? That's a problem. I think early Battlestar Galactica was good. But the longer it went on, the stranger it got. It got very messianic. And the less said about Caprica, the better. Hi Tommy, hello, how am I doing? I'm doing fine, how are you? Okay, we got that one, now we just need to get up here. Deal with the Phoenix Hawk. I do like the Phoenix Hawk, but it's so easy to literally disarm. On tabletop, it's a really good mech. In Mech Warrior, it's kinda bad. It's kinda bad.
Empty.
This is the last target, this is the last target.
Target destroyed.
Got it!
Well done, Commander. The area is secure.
Decent, just a bit exhausted and trying to figure out when you made your bank account? Oh, that's a difficult one to get. Mechanical exospines are hard to draw. I imagine they would be. What you drawing?
I do not know as much about human relationships as I thought.
I think the javelin's the better option there. More SRMs. Oh, you're drawing the Kato. Get on. You need it for a credit card though, you need that to draw. You should only need to put roughly when you think, I mean you don't need to put like the exact date. You only need to say, I think it was roughly this year. Okay, so repair all. I'm gonna strip a couple of the jump jets off. Max armor? Because this really doesn't have much armor. What if I just take all the jump jets off? Max armor. And then we lower this down to 18. And we can add another half ton or something. So we can do that. That's kind of okay. You don't even know that it's been that long. You can't even tell roughly what year. You need to shoot and go do some nerd shit elsewhere. Have a look at it. Well, thanks for hanging by. I hope you had fun. I do like the name though. You effing what, mate? Do I have half a ton of SRM? I don't. Let's drop a heatsink. Do that now. You're gonna try and cheese it by looking at when you first got money into your account. Yeah, that kind of works, because I say you only need roughly. Normally. Okay, so I guess we do this one.
Bad news, Commander. Extreme weather conditions.
Extreme weather conditions. How long is it going to take to do that? That's 37 days, which is a bit much. Let's just do this for now. You can only go back to 2021. Do you? Oh, I suppose you don't have paper records, do you? Why is electric toothbrush superior? What? Superior to what? A normal toothbrush? Or just robots in general? Like, what's it superior to? To an analog toothbrush. Okay, number one, it's because it times how long you clean your teeth. Most people don't clean their teeth for long enough, or they over clean their teeth. It is possible to damage the enamel on your teeth by brushing it for too long. Number two, most people stick to the same motion or use the wrong motion when cleaning their teeth. You are supposed to do circular motions. Most people brush backwards and forwards, which actually grinds the bit of the tooth just where it meets the gum down, and an electric toothbrush rotates, so you don't need to worry about that. Number three, an electric toothbrush also sends out sonic pulses, which are used to break up plaque, which an analog toothbrush cannot do. So there are several very good reasons to use an electric toothbrush. Obviously, the quality of the electric toothbrush changes how useful it is compared to an analog toothbrush greatly, but those are some reasons as to why an electric toothbrush is superior. It's a sonic toothbrush. Depends on how much money you spent on the toothbrush, but yes. The rotation that they do is considered far superior to just analog brushing, and more expensive ones have things like the sonic pulse that helps to break up plaque. All you need is, no, you need a sonic screwdriver, not a toothbrush. If you want something about sonic toothbrushes or electrical toothbrushes, you need to play Mass Effect 3. Because there's an entire skit in there about one of the characters being obsessed with their electric toothbrush. And it actually saves the day at one point. I had a feeling I would know a lot about toothbrushes. I mean, I know a lot about many things, not necessarily toothbrushes. Like, I know enough to know that electric toothbrushes are generally considered better, and have some idea as to why. I've never pulled an electric toothbrush apart to find out how it does it, though I could make a guess. Okay, that's another javelin. Javelin! Laser! Laser! It's a large laser. Oh well. The scatter of the missiles meant that every single one of them missed. That's better. Okay, let's deal with this tank before it gets annoying. Gotcha. That means it's gonna explode. And exploding is bad. What's the mech? Okay, if we could salvage that Vindicator, that'd be sweet, but I don't think we will. We're struggling to salvage anything? It's taking us like 11 points to salvage for the crappy Javelin. I'm gonna clean him up real quick. Oh, that's okay. I mean, I'm probably gonna end the stream in a minute anyway. Ow. Yeah. Sneezing. Sneezing not good. Sneezy. Sneeze. Sneeze. Hello. Vindic is really good thing. Okay, got it. You're about to start stream? Well, if you're quick, I can raid you. I can wait the well. Did we get anything good for this one? Probably not, but let's take a look. Let's take a look. So no mech salvage. That sucks. That sucks. 5 more minutes? Oh no. See, I'd rate Prince, but he tends to finish around the same time I do. It's kind of pointless. We got Hazardbane, we got Hazardbane. Nice. Okay. Better repair this. It's It's only gonna be another 8 days before the javelin's ready. That's actually pretty good. Oh, what else do we have there? We got that one, but that's against Steiner. Meh. Meh. The mech market's only got a locust, which is not great. It's looking like we do want to go over here to actually try and get some decent loot. Go here and then come down here and see what this one is. We wanted to see what the actual changes in Rise of Rasalhague were. Because we didn't actually know, did we? So let's take a look. We want to go. Bum bum bum. We want game catcher, launcher catcher. Oh, and then we can do loss. So it adds the Crusader mech with 11 variants, the new rival mercenaries feature, allowing you to interact with numerous other mercenary companies, and the infamous bounty hunter. The bounty hunter is a very important character in the lore of BattleTech. Has been multiple different people over the years, but I don't know who it's supposed to be on this, but actually isn't it supposed to be Kenshi Tanaka, I think? Then, okay, so when does first out? So you get the Rise of Rasalhague campaign. So it's a 12 mission quest line, so kind of like the Call to Arms thing, which was actually really good. You get the Crusader chassis, rival mercenary companies. Working areas garrisoned by rival mercenary companies can lead to friendly or hostile interventions during missions. And then there's a bounty hunter quest line. Okay. Dynamic missions in the new infiltration game mode. We tried one of those. And then on the free game update, various AI performance increases. So we've already kind of seen that because they're less likely to walk through our own buildings, which is a huge issue normally. Redesigned mech hangar, because that now lets you have even more mechs. I think you can have up to 20 mechs in your hangar, which means you can actually have a light, a medium, a heavy, and an assault lance if you really want. Or, like I would tend to prefer, is like a mid-tonnage, medium/heavy lance, a heavy lance, and then bleeding in some assault mechs. And then just a couple of light mechs as scouts that you can add in. So you can actually have a decent lineup of mechs now, which is something I struggled with before. And then just a bunch of quality of life improvements. Okay, fine, that doesn't really tell me what they are, but fair enough. And the Crusader mech is apparently this thing. Chunky. Chunky! What? Go away. Stop it. Stop it. So what does it look like? Oh, so it kind of looks like this. That's actually pretty sweet. That looks kind of cool. I like that. So that's what it looks like in this. That's pretty sweet. So what tonnage is it? It's a 65-ton mech, so it's a fairly early tonnage heavy. With 2 other M15s, 2 SRM6s, 2 medium lasers, 2 medium... That's a hell of a loadout. I mean, I'd probably immediately switch these for more SRM6s and then up-ton the armor. That's pretty sweet. Or drop these to 10s and up-ton the armor. That's a decent loadout. That actually makes it kind of better than the Catapult or an Archer? That does surprise me. There's certainly plenty of variants. Okay, I'm kind of looking forward to finding one of those. Sweet. Okay, okay. Let's save. And there we go. So I'll finish the stream here. Thank you for hanging out. I hope you had fun. I shall be back tomorrow with some teamfight tactics. And then we'll start next week with a normal schedule. So that'll be TFT on Tuesday. Wednesday's kind of up in the air at the moment. I didn't enjoy Chaos Gate that much. So I don't know if I'm gonna do Marvel Snap or if I'm gonna try some Warhammer Total War 3. So Wednesday's kind of up in the air at the moment. Friday is more Mech Warrior, more Stompy Mecho. Well, Ravel's starting a stream now, so you could always finish Kato on Ravel's stream. And yeah, and then this Saturday will be more TFT. So I do tend to do TFT twice a week, and then I do a variety of games in the other 2 slots. So hopefully I will see you for one of those. In the meantime, thank you for hanging out. I hope you had fun. And let's all go raid Ravel. Oh no, we're gonna wait a few seconds. Dun dun dun. Bye bye bye. Bye bye Sherry. Bye bye Sograd. And let's all go bug Revel. Bye bye.